Okay, guys, let's jump right in because this one is wild. The United States had been carrying out airstrikes in the Caribbean Sea and the Pacific Ocean, targeting alleged drug traffickers, and Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum is officially not having it. Not a fan, not today. She said, and I quote, "We do not agree." Wait, hold up. The US is dropping bombs near Latin America, and Mexico is basically like, cool story, bro, but maybe don't do that on our watch. Yeah, let's unpack this. Here's the situation. Since September 2, the US has carried out at least 9 strikes and boats. Yes, boats. And even a submarine, claiming they were carrying narcotics bound for America. The strikes have reportedly killed at least 27 people so far. And here's the thing. The US hasn't really provided proof that these were actual drug smugglers. Some reports say the victims might have been fishermen. Fishermen, not exactly cartels kingpins in the middle of the ocean. So naturally, Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum steps up and says, hey, there are international laws here. Maybe don't just bomb stuff willy-nilly. And she's not alone. Other Latin American leaders have expressed concern too. Basically, Sheinbaum is like the diplomatic equivalent of holding up your hands and saying, chill, we can talk about this. Sheinbaum has been walking a very delicate tightrope here. On one hand, the US has been, let's say, persistent in pressuring Mexico to curb drug trafficking. On the other hand, she can't exactly let foreign bombs rain near her country without saying something. And this pressure isn't just like polite emails. The Trump administration, yes, again, the Trump administration has been throwing some serious economic weight around. At the start of his second term, Trump threatened Mexico with a 25% tariffs on exports. Yeah, a quarter of all exports could have been taxed unless Mexico reinforced its border with 10,000 National Guard troops to stop drugs and immigration. And when Sheinbaum did fully comply to Trump's satisfaction, threats of higher tariffs, financial sanctions, the works. It's like the US is playing Monopoly, but the board is real life and the stakes are massive. But here's where it gets spicy. Trump also floated the idea, and I mean floated, of sending US troops into Mexico to tackle the cartels. Yep, officially offered soldiers to Mexico. And Sheinbaum, she said, sovereignty is not for sale. Sovereignty is loved and defended. Mic drop. Since then, tensions have been simmering. Reports popped up that the US had secretly signed an order authorizing military action against Latin American cartels. That doesn't necessarily mean bombs on Mexican soil, but it definitely set off alarm bells. And Sheinbaum has repeatedly reassured our citizens, no invasion, we are collaborating, but it's our territory.